Hey there, Shrine Runners! Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Araxis, your host, and tonight we're going to be playing some more 100 Line. Hey there, Ada. Hope you're doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. Had a fairly relaxing day. Mostly playing some Uma Musume, watching a few vids. The most recent jet lag vid went up, so decided to give that a watch, which was entertaining as usual. But now it is time for more 100 Line. So let's get straight into that, shall we? Alrighty then. So, where last we left off on this one, there we go. We were about to go into combat, and hopefully we brought our most powerful potions. And there's eggs! Strange eggs. We do get a bonus for defeating them though, so that's good. We probably don't want them hatching. So, oh yeah, and there's the, I was gonna say blimp, like they called it a blimp, but it's also a fishy. A fishy! Alright. Let's get going, shall we?
It's my turn.
Hey.
You're in the way!
You move there.
Yes, leave it to me. Here we go!
You go there.
Nice! I'm ready whenever. You're in the way! All well and good.
Just
Yes,
slowly
leave it to me.
Make your way across.
Here we go! Got it! Nice! I guess it's my turn.
Yeah, that looks good.
All well and good. I'm ready whenever.
I haven't gotten that bloody attack boost, which is mildly frustrating, but
Here we go!
it's fine.
Got it! Nice! I guess it's my turn.
Oh, there's our attack boost. Alright.
It's killing game time!
Let's freaking go! Eat this! Fallen ass! Oh yeah!
Go.
Fine.
In range for that, unfortunately.
Despawn or something! Bummers!
Okay.
Let's go!
That's... doesn't quite work. I can do that, but the bleed might not. Okay,
Fine.
just go with that.
Fire! Totally wrecked!
And over here.
I'm ready whenever. Let me at him! Bang, bang, bang!
Go with that. Okay, so egg does hatch, it does heal. Ow! 4 damage. Oh yeah, I suppose 4 damage, alright, fair enough. That's what it says.
Yes, leave it to me. You're in the way!
It's killing game time!
Meanwhile,
Hi-ya! Seriously depressing. Suffer, baby! Here we go!
we're just messing around with this guy. I know I could have killed him, but this way's funnier. Did somebody say eggs?
This isn't looking good, guys! It's birthing them faster than we can squish them!
Damn it! All the guts in the world ain't gonna do shit against numbers like this.
We need to beat the flying one first. They'll just keep wearing us down otherwise.
Great idea, but how? None of our class weapons have enough range.
Wave after wave of infinitely spawning enemies. This isn't even fun anymore. Maybe it's a progression blocking bug. Didn't anyone playtest this game?
Don't give up. There has to be a way to bring down the commander. We just have to figure it out.
Look, Darmy, Horde mode is a very popular mode in games. Hey, Infernal, how you going?
It will be all right.
I mean, Darmy seems more like the sort to enjoy a story-based game rather than like endless combat anyway. So,
Huh?
What did you say, Kako?
I can feel it. It's bright and it's burning.
oh no, I've just got my hand over the Bunsen burner. And he infinitely respawns, and you just outgrind him.
A brighter future is heading right for us.
But what about stamina and resources?
Takumi is coming. And he's not alone. He's bringing help. Oh, he'll be here soon.
Help? What do you...
Reinforcements have arrived. Frickin' tomato face has expressions.
Takumi! You guys all right? We picked up some strange readings, so I figured there might be an attack. This bus isn't really built for speed, but we got here as fast as we could. Takumi, you're okay. Thank goodness. I was so worried.
Kako proven that she does have psychic powers.
You son of a bitch! You sure know how to make an entrance. Another couple of minutes and we'd have been toast.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
But who's that with you? And are they wearing class armor? What a bunch of slack-jawed excuses for fighters you've got here. Is this a special defense unit or a codfish convention? Shut your mouths when you're in my presence. You're going to pollute my air with your noxious excretions.
What the hell's your problem?
I'm sorry. She's always like this around new people.
And people she already knows.
Always?
Yeah,
Verily, it seems our introductions will have to wait.
Verily?
Indeed, slaying invaders must take priority. So says the holy Jumanji sword.
And you can talk to your sword?
even Darumi is unimpressed.
Talk? She practically makes love to the thing. You should see what she uses as a sheath, if you get what I mean.
That is not true. My relationship with my blade is purely platonic.
Dial it back a little, girls. This is our only chance to make a good first impression.
It's alright, it's platonic.
Yeah, think you botched that up already.
I know this is a lot to take in, but I'll explain later. Let's win this battle first.
What? These new guys too?
Don't worry, we're on your side. We all want the same thing, to protect the school.
Is that good enough?
All these unexpected developments can't be good for my heart. But if Takumi vouches for you guys, then I trust you too.
To protect our academy from any alien attack.
Let's defeat these invaders together.
Of course. For the school. And for humanity.
From vicious giant invaders who have once again come back.
Hey, you guys got a Revive-O-Matic here, right? We're good to use it too if things go south?
Yeah, it should be fine. Remember what Nigo said.
Oh yes, the DNA records are shared between the two schools. It will work for any student from either academy. Like she hasn't really said why she's got a tomato on her head. Like I think she said something about the fashion or something like that. The same goes for the ones at the main campus.
Not to mention how we were always supposed to come here at some point anyway.
If someone dies and it comes out, they were never a student.
But given Lady Nozomi's underdeveloped hemoanima, it's unlikely it will work on her.
I know. I promise to retreat if I have to.
Alright. Yep, you can now use strategic materials. Excellent. Alright. So...
Two arms!
Use a few special
Let's get to the killing.
attacks here.
Ready when you are.
That'll get them all. Alright, give me a moment. So we got people down this way.
Locked and loaded!
Oh, hold up.
Ready when you are! I'm taking the wheel!
That would get them. Alright. Yeah, they hatch. And turn into grizzlies. Well, maybe they turn into other things. The one that did hatch turned into a grizzly, so...
I'll show you what's up.
Go over here.
Rev it up!
Okay.
I guess it's my turn.
Gives us a bunch.
Yes, leave it to me.
Let's give it to him!
Let me handle it.
Rev it up!
Alright. I'm gonna go with this.
I'll smoke him! It's up to you from here.
Over here.
My turn at last! Make way! I'll put an end to this!
Down.
You had this coming! My turn at last! no further! Make way! I'm going all out!
Does that increase our damage?
I've more than earned a break.
Yes, they do 4 damage now, so... previously they wouldn't have been able to kill this guy, but now they can. Okay. Next
Good to go. Got it. Let's do this. Take that. I've got this. Take this. Let's go. This should do it. Ready when you are. Take that! All right. Let's do this. Yeah! Got it. Ready when you are. I'm good to go. Time for me to move.
You go here.
I can't wait. This hurts. You make a lovely corpse.
Alright, so that gets a bunch of them. Now, here...
I guess it's my turn. Ha! All well and good. We better get moving. Here we go. Got it. Nice. I guess it's my turn. Yes, leave it to me. Let's try this out. I'm ready whenever.
There.
All well and good. We better get moving.
Can't use jury on those guys. I'll use judge on you, however. There we go.
Got it. Nice. Yes, leave it to me. Here we go. All well and good. We better get moving.
There we go. And yeah, I'm satisfied. End my turn here. Alright, so you start hatching. Ooh. Yeah, their parents weren't actually in range of anything, unfortunately. Oh well, it's fine.
Onward.
You can kill this one.
My apologies.
I've got this.
Over here.
Here. Say when. Yeah. All right.
And down this way.
Yes, leave it to me.
Squads. Yeah, they do. They've got to get into melee though. None of these guys really got in range to kill us on their turn. Like this wave would have done a lot of damage, but my explosives blew them up. These guys got to be adjacent to attack us.
Let's go!
Just watch me.
go.
I'll show you what's up. Get the hell out of my way! You saw that, right?
Oh, was there anyone next to him? I must have, I missed that. Hey, Anya, how you going? Indeed, tactical anime action.
We better get moving. Here we go.
Anime
Yes, leave it to
XCOM.
me.
Except you get to attack multiple times.
Nice.
I'm doing quite good, thank you. Oh, there's still someone left. Was it just the guy up over here? Yeah, a couple of guys over here. Alright, let's go
prepped and
deal
ready.
with them.
Pulling the trigger!
It looks like a stem, but she's using it like that. But yeah,
got this.
I've had a fairly relaxing day, I would say. Played some Uma Musume. Watched some stuff on YouTube. It's lovely having the day off. Got the day off tomorrow as well.
Shit! If that thing keeps popping out eggs, we're gonna be here forever.
Pathetic. If you can't make yourself useful, just stay in the gutter where you belong, you steroid-abusing Neanderthal!
I love relaxing.
Hey! My muscles are all natural!
Allow me to show you how it's done. Cover me in the meantime, like a good servant.
You ain't the boss of me, tomato head!
I'll craft one of my special surface-to-air artilleries to shoot that UFO out of the sky. You just make sure to cover me while I do all the important work.
Please, trust us. Kurata's specialist skill is perfect for situations like this.
That's convenient.
All right. You got this, Kurata.
Fine, just don't mess it up.
Go for it, tomato lady.
Oh, there she goes. Guessing she's probably not going to be involved in this part of the combat. Yeah, so don't let her... 3 turns. Gotcha. Alright. And yep, I can't use her at the moment. Alright,
2 arms!
let's start using... What would
Here we go.
be best? Pretty effective one.
Gotcha.
Time for action!
I'm good to go.
Not quite in range. That's alright. Okay. Let's use some moves down here as well.
Here we go!
Yeah, that'll get a bunch of them. Or do I...
Let's freaking go!
We have like a good checkerboard pattern over here.
Let me at him!
Let's see. Not as good as I would like.
Full throttle!
How about you? No?
I'm good whenever.
Maybe you. Oh yeah, you've got a good lineup here. Alright, go.
Let's ride!
Fire everything!
Felt that one, didn't you?
Now...
Whenever you're ready!
Move you... sorry. Move you here.
I've got you!
Thanks.
Alright,
Let's do
you're
this.
recovered.
Here. All right. Good to go. Yeah.
Take down that
Got
one.
it. Say when. There.
Over here.
Let's go. Take this! My turn!
Just keep cutting, please.
All right. Ready when you are.
And
Leave it to me. Nen! I've got 2 arms! Banzai!
there,
My apologies.
I'm ready whenever.
here.
All well and good. I guess it's my turn. We better get moving.
What? There.
I'm ready whenever. Allow me to trim down their numbers. I guess it's my turn.
Your armor's not gonna give us any problems.
Nice. I'm ready whenever.
Over there. Hey, Iron Strong.
well
How you
and
going?
Yes, leave it to me. Here we go.
Over here.
Prepped and ready. Mow 'em
Got a blast on you.
Let me handle it.
Over here.
What I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll show you what's up.
Finish off that
You saw that, right?
egg.
Let's go!
Gonna be in range? Not quite. A few enemies up here.
Time for me to move. I can't wait. Time for me to move.
Oh. Couldn't kill everyone in one turn. Well, I probably could have if I used my voltage, but it's fine.
Not bad.
Yeah, so they get their attacks over there.
Let's get to the killing. Does this do it for you? I'm good to go.
And finish him.
Such a beautiful death. Say when.
And
Let us begin. Leave it to me.
Let's give it to him.
actually, I'll leave you for now.
Let us begin. Nen!
More enemies showed up.
This isn't good.
Okay. Reason being,
Damn, this is tough.
let's use your last resort and kill you off, get ourselves a bonus at the end, shall we?
Let's do this! Pretty amazing, huh?
And that leaves you lot over here. Reinforcements there.
Here we
Okay.
go. Here. Let's do this.
Here we go. Yeah, they're all using
Leave
like
it to me.
blood powers and stuff, so makes sense, right?
It's set! Told you it wouldn't take long!
Doesn't look like a surface-to-air missile. It
Back
looks
to the front.
more like artillery, to be honest. I mean, I'll take a flat cannon if it works.
And that's how a true lady slaughters her prey.
Oh, he's pissed off now.
Wow, this thing's tough. Looks like it's still got plenty of fight in it.
At least it's closer to the ground now. That's gonna make things a lot easier.
Now we can engage.
Insolent reprobates, suckling on the lifeblood of the human world. Repulsive monsters from the beyond. Kyoshika Magadori and the Holy Jumanji Sword shall exercise you.
Is that cannon going to keep firing? Because I would really appreciate that, to be honest. Alright, kill the boss, but let's kill a bunch of enemies as well. It doesn't seem to have any stats or anything, so... Alright, immune to stun and flight. Okay.
Let's go. Gotcha. Take care of the rest.
Okay, does that mean you ignore walls? Yeah, alright, you ignore walls.
I've got this.
Okay.
I'll put an end to this. This is what you deserve.
Let us begin.
What about that's over
This should
here,
hinder
though?
My turn at last.
And...
Unsightly beast.
yeah. There that goes. Alright.
Time for me to move. Experiment time.
That. Now, down over this way.
Hauling ass! Full throttle!
This will get us a few enemies. Go for it.
Eat my dust! That's what you get!
Let's freaking go! That's what I'm talking about!
Finish
Did you see
them.
that? Just watch me! Bang, bang, bang!
Move along and start
Let me out.
strafing. Serious stand style.
Hey! You saw that, right?
Okay.
It's killing game time.
You kill them. Is that how it works? You will get rezzed after a wave. Yes, that is how it works. There's drones that'll like basically take your dead body, take you back to the school, and revive you back for the battle between waves. So the game does encourage you to
Okay.
kill your soldiers. As for here,
I'll take care of this.
not quite what I'm looking for. What does happen if I try to cast it on top of something else? I don't really want to find out right this moment.
I'll put an end to this.
So...
Leave it to me. I've got your back.
Thank you.
let's do that. Thank you, turrets. Okay. Next up. Let's see. Oh, right.
I'll show you what's up.
So you go here.
Let him loose.
And
I'm ready whenever. Allow me to trim down their numbers. Yes, leave it to me.
That'll be enough for you.
Got it. Nice.
Let's do it to it!
Over here.
Seriously depressing.
Okay. Give me one
Onward.
moment.
I've got you! 2 arms! This is my true power!
You go with that. Ooh, fancy.
I'm burnt out!
Fine. Don't bug me!
Agree with that. Let's not end my turn just yet.
I've got this. I'm good to go. I'll kill them all! I'm dead tired.
Alright, I'm good to end my turn now.
Dirty cheat!
That's convenient. Alright. So, got those guys up over there. I can probably farm them a little bit more for some extra kills.
Here we go!
Okay, so... with that. Go like that.
Let's go!
There we go. Excellent. Okay.
My turn! Gotcha! Take care of the rest.
Locked and loaded.
And...
I'll patch you up.
Thanks!
that. Over here.
I'm ready whenever.
Now you want to be using this.
turn. Here we go! All well and good. I'm ready whenever. Allow me to trim down their
Going.
We better get moving.
Didn't get
Here
the
we
attack
go.
boost, unfortunately, but it's alright.
I'm ready whenever. Allow me to trim down their nose.
Finish you.
Got it. Nice.
And let's see.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, use this one.
Suffer, baby.
Ah! It's my strength.
Excellent. I love the bleed debuff, it's fun. Oh, extra turn. Lovely.
I mustn't submit.
You can... go over here.
Behold my warrior spirit! The way of the samurai inevitably leads to death.
Yeah, so that's the drone that takes people to the Revive-O-Matic, and she'll be fine. It just hurts. Okay. And yeah, we've cleared everything
take
out
care of
quite
this.
nicely. So your best friend in the war is a shovel, so go do that real quick.
Let's get to the killing. Stinks, doesn't it?
Time for action.
Let's have you land the killing blow.
I've returned.
See, she's fine.
It's finally over. That's got to have been one of our toughest battles yet.
Wasn't too bad.
We couldn't have done it without you, Takumi. You're always there for us when we need you most.
Are those nerd glasses of yours just for show? I'm the one who brought down the commander, you limp-dicked Poindexter.
Stay classy, Kurara. How frequent are these battles? The game is predominantly a visual novel, I would say, Ironstrom. It's probably like about every like 10 days approximately in game. Days do vary in length as well, so it's a little bit tricky to say, but predominantly I would say this is more of a visual novel rather than like a combat game or anything. Even if I do enjoy the combat, like it's not too complicated or anything. It's not XCOM, despite like sharing a few like superficial similarities. But yeah, I quite enjoy it.
Well, what did you just call me?
Limp-Dick Poindexter. She was pretty clear about it.
You were all pretty useless out there. If your parents could see you now, they'd regret ever giving you life and throw themselves off a cliff.
Hey! Don't bring our parents into this. You've got a real nasty attitude, you know that?
Anyway, it's time for the coup de grace. Who wants to do it this time?
Oh yeah, chat, who should we give the kill to?
Oh, right. I guess we have to finish it off. I really hate this part.
If we let it live, it will only recover and come back to threaten the school again.
Depends on how you define tomato, right? Some people will use the botanical classification and call it a fruit. Some people use the culinary classification and call it a vegetable.
That's a risk we can't afford to take. I can't do it, though. So it will have to be one of you.
Was that? What makes you so special?
I'm sorry. I would if I could, but my grip on Hemoanima isn't on the same level as everyone else's.
We must hurry. If nobody else wants to, I can strike the final blow.
No one wants to see you and your katana jerk off together, Kyoshka. Or do you get off on having other people watch?
Pay her no heed, everyone. Such indecent acts would give me no pleasure whatsoever. Not even a little.
I'm fine with it too. Gotta keep up my strength for when we have to kill each other in part 2.
That's your motivation for getting stronger?
Basically, you get to choose who gets the kill, and it buffs their special attack. And lets them get more voltage as well for regular attacks to use more special attacks in the future. Alright. I've given you one. I'm pretty sure we've given you one as well. They look so hungry. Some of them are, some of them aren't. You know what? Let's have this protagonist step up, shall we?
I guess I've got no choice. This is it. You're finished.
Yep, special attack +1, voltage up. Alright. Yep, so the nice kills over there are when your characters die. You get rewarded. So that's why I was letting them die. It's hard for me to let them die because I like to do well. But I try. I try when I've got the opportunity. Also, hey Kuro, hope you're doing alright. Ah, a heck of a lot happened this time around. At least you all made it back alive. What? Oh, you think I'd let a bunch of candy-ass invaders get the better of me? Have a little faith. I'm glad I got here in time to help out. The journey back was pretty hectic. As we were talking, the door to the war room opened and the others rushed in. Splendid work as always, everyone! Looks like my dear sister's vision came in clutch after all. We told you everything would work out, didn't we? Why are you acting so happy about it? You didn't even do anything. My thanks to you new arrivals as well. Really saved the day, just like my dear sister predicted. These guys? Are they part of your unit too? Why were you not on the battlefield with us? Surely you'd not desert your allies in their time of need? Well, you see... I'm sorry. I'm just a useless piece of garbage that had the supreme arrogance to adopt this mockery of a human form. I have no idea what you're talking about. But it sure is fun to watch you squirm. Oh, never mind that. I thought I was hungry before. I could barely stand now. My vision's getting blurry. Oh, I almost forgot. We brought a bunch of food over from our school. You got food? For real? Of course. If you want it, you'll have to show proper deference. Now, get on your knees and lick the floors clean. If I can't have a red carpet reception, seeing you toil will be the next best thing. Ignore Carrara. What do you guys say to a victory meal? We can talk more afterwards.
Ooh.
That sounds great. I'm so hungry I could puke. And let's all pitch in and get the food off the bus and into the cafeteria. Fine. I'll do anything if it means I'll get to eat something other than that canned bread crap. Made our way outside to where the school bus was waiting. Get on the magic school bus. With everyone helping out, didn't take us long to unload the supplies we brought over from the other academy. Back in the cafeteria, we let the ration-o-matic do its thing, and soon had a glorious feast laid out before us. No one bothered with matters. We devoured it like wild animals. To be fair, that does look pretty delicious. Got a variety of cuisines over there. Yeah, go for that. In a few short minutes, the plates had been piled high with food and all been picked clean. Definitely better than canned bread. After days of starvation and the exertion of the battle, the team from the main campus were hungrier than I'd ever seen them. Oh boy. Oh, I needed that. I can feel the nutrients seeping into me. Why am I crying? Come on, buddy. I just got that sodium. I was starting to feel like I was never going to be full again. Glad we could help with that. Maybe you'd like a nice tour, massage session to follow? What was that first thing you said? You lost your supplies in a fire, right? Oh, awful. Moronic. We should have just let natural selection run its course. Lay off us, will ya? Well, you should be fine now. I took a quick inventory of what we brought over. There's plenty to last the rest of our term here. For all of us. All of us? You mean you're staying? Oh, right. I still haven't told you about that part. It all started when that storm hit. I went on to recount my experiences of the last few days. I'd gotten separated from Gaku and Tsubasa during the storm and knocked out, only to be rescued by Nigo. He took me to second to last Defense Academy, where I met Nozomi, Kurara, Kyoshika, and Yugamu. While I was there, the enemy attacked, and one of the commanders proved too much for us. But it turned out that school was only a decoy. After it self-destructed, the others had come with me, so all 13 of us could defend Last Defense Academy together. Oh, so these guys are gonna live here with us, with the rest of us from now on?
Huh?
The Buddha chef thing in the background is interesting. And the school has a very interesting aesthetic about it. Like the hallways are quite something too. Oh, that's right. Apparently they were always meant to join us eventually. Nice to meet you all. Let's work hard to keep this school safe. I don't know about that. I mean, we just met you guys. Of your ineffectual protests, Cabbage Breath, you should be honored to have an aristocrat like myself among you. If the future of humanity wasn't at stake, I'd never even subject my eyes to your trashy appearances, except to point you out in a police lineup. Ha ha. You sure have a sense of humor, Miss Usuzuki. Criticizing our appearances looking the way you do. Pure comedy gold. Yeah, this is all getting off to a great start. Are you going to let them get away with that, Kyoshika? He's laughing at you. belittling your individuality. That insult was aimed at me. Prepare to face the judgment of the Holy Jumanji Sword, thou miscreant. Please, everyone, don't fight. We're supposed to be a team. Are you okay, Ado? We have so many new allies, new friends. My heart feels like it's going to burst. But perhaps we should wait until tomorrow before we start getting to know each other. I'm sure we're all tired from the battle. Oh, I'm good with that. Gonna be pretty frickin' sweet sleeping on a full stomach for a change. Then, shall we all meet up again tomorrow morning here in the cafeteria? I expect the beds to be suitably clean and hygienic. If I see any stains I don't recognize, there'll be trouble. Alright, so, got a short break over here. So, go to the bathroom, grab yourself a drink, and we'll be back in a few minutes, okay? See you shortly. Alright, and let's get back into 100 lines, shall we? Yeah, whatever. It had been a long day. We decided the best thing to do now was to head back to our rooms and get some rest. I am able to go down here, am I? No one in here, is there? Yeah, let's just go. Alright. Quite the view you've got here. Those the undying flames we've heard so much about? Yeah. I still have trouble believing any of this is real sometimes. By the way, I did a quick sweep of the rooftop. And it looks like there are enough rooms for all of us. If there was any doubt our team was always supposed to join you here, that's pretty decent proof of it, right? I guess so. Yeah. Well, nothing else. Yep. Alright. Alone in my old familiar room, I slumped down onto the bed. After the storm, the other academy, the many battles of the last few days, it actually felt kind of nice to be back here. But this wasn't where I really wanted to be. I wanted my real room, the one back home in the TRC. Survive and go home. I will. I have to. But would the real Karawa be waiting for me? Or was she already here? It's way too late in the day for me to start thinking about this stuff. It can wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow would be a new day. I allowed myself to relax and eventually fell asleep.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! As commanding officer responsible for the school and its students, I have an announcement to make.
What sort of ideas, Ian?
Get ready for your 30th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
Woo! 30 days!
Down and dirty, it's day 30! And you know what that means? I've unlocked some new classrooms to celebrate! What did you get access to this time, you ask? On the first floor, it's the metal shop! And on the second floor, the biolab! As usual, you can ask me more about how they work in person. See you there!
New school facilities, huh? Well, that can wait. First, I have to meet up with everyone in the cafeteria. Making a game with a tactical battle type system. Okay. It doesn't hurt to get some ideas from other games. Absolutely. I definitely think there's I do really like their idea of killing your own guys and letting them do a big sort of special attack and then coming back in the next wave. It definitely encourages a different sort of play style, that's for sure. Even if I do tend to try and protect my guys. I always want to jump on beds. Alright. Oh, hello. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Morning. Still can't make myself believe Nozomi and Karawa are different people. They're just too alike. I have to go. I'll see you later. If she were Karawa, I can't imagine why she'd act so cold towards me. Defeated exhaustion type system and recovery tent. Okay. That sounds interesting. Maybe the fact that I get so awkward around Nozomi is why she's putting distance between us. Can't help it though. Being around her is so confusing. The carriage that conveyed us here is now stationed in the parking lot on the first floor. It's a wonder the horses pulling it were able to go so fast, and all without ever being seen. We should bring them some hay and water later. Does she seriously not know how a bus works? Protagonist is commanding for the command tent. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just give you a brief sort of look of the hallways. You can sort of see what I mean by aesthetic. There's a whole defense room over here, which has a freaking shrine and fire in front of it. I'll go downstairs over here, show you the other floors. Yeah, again, got a different sort of style here. And back down again. Commanding Oni. Ooh, Oni, lovely. And yeah, you got a very Egyptian style here. Was that the cafeteria there? No, it's just a classroom. Metal shop. Yeah, cafeteria. There we go. Alright. Like you can also like just fast travel to places as well. I'll just showing things off. Alright. It looks like everyone's here. Oh, still feels weird having so many people around all of a sudden. Let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little. Whoa, whoa. Don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. You're going to kill someone. You gotta take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you, you know? Was that supposed to be inspiring? There being more of us could be a good thing, though. But the more allies we have, the better we can defend the school. Allies, huh? Anyway, took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nigo said. Apart from that huge wall of fire outside, of course. So, those are the infamous Undying Flames. The sight of them there sets my teeth on edge. You told us a little about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we could get a proper explanation now? What exactly are those flames, Takumi? Hold on. Do you have anything more in the archive, by the way? We've got a few things, actually. Can't remember what was the last ones we sort of like looked at, though. Just to sort of mark which ones are new. Corpse Recovery, Revive-O-Matic, Fire Extinguisher, Defense Room. I think we did those ones. There, the VR training, Gift-O-Matic, Garage. Well, this one's definitely new. A hospital in the Tokyo residential complex that Shoma remembers. He says he was placed in a capsule-like machine there. There's a room in the academy with machines just like them. And second to last Defense Academy, a school largely identical to last Defense Academy, except for its lack of Undying Flames. There's also nothing inside its defense room. The whole school is just a decoy. School bus. This vehicle was placed at second to last Defense Academy, so their team could one day join the others at the main campus. A fire extinguisher is mounted to the front of the bus, allowing it to drive through Undying Flames, and artificial class armor. Special form of class armor used by those with weak hemo anima. Still requires some hemo anima to activate, so can't be used by just anyone. Alright. Just like that, got 4 more people we have to live with. And they're all total weirdos too. I'm glad you're back, Takumi. We still haven't solved the mystery of what happened to Hiroko. Oh, I'm sorry. I must be such an eyesore. I'll go stand in the corner and try to attract as little attention as possible. And Ema? We certainly have gathered a motley crew of allies, haven't we? It's like one of those yokai picture scrolls in here. My dear brother always tells me not to talk to strangers, and these people are pretty strange, but still. This is way too many characters to keep track of. Let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little. Oh, those guys from the other academy are kind of weird. Making friends with them might be asking a little too much. All this time was a whole nother school just like ours. You never really know what's going to happen around here. No need to worry about food now that we brought some over from second to last Defense Academy. And you had a whole bunch of candy in here. Seen Darby using the candy-o-matic a number of times. Stuff is practically all she eats. I have nothing to say to you, peasant. Tell Nozomi what she wants to know. You should go ahead and answer Nozomi's question. They're all dying to learn about those flames. Those undying flames send a chill down my spine. Could they be some art brought about by demonic blood magic? Alright, Nozomi, let's fill you in. All we can tell you about the flames is what Theory told us when we first got here.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
That's what I said. They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
Fire that never goes out. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale. I'd never have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it. Perhaps 'tis an advanced form of ninjutsu. Which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation? The flames are there to help keep the invaders away from Last Defense Academy, right? If that's true, they must be part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on school grounds. Yeah, maybe. To tell you the truth, I don't really understand how it works either. Got them burning outside your defense room too. It's gotta be to protect whatever's in there, right? We think so. I tried dousing those ones with a fire extinguisher before, but they sprang up again pretty much right away. It's going to take a lot more than that to get inside. This really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Theory said he'd explain everything, but then he disappeared. And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner? You truly are useless. Sorry. Hey, that wasn't our fault. Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. This school is the real deal, all right? Yes, it's just like Nigo said.
Second to last Defense Academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
Verily, 'twas a shock to learn that we'd been risking our lives to protect a mere decoy. I mean, technically you were protecting the main school. It's just that you didn't realize that's what you were doing. A shock? It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone of my social standing. It's not as if the work we did there wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all. All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school. They'll say Nigo could have told us that from the beginning. A lot of the information relating to this war is classified. Maybe he didn't have permission. Also, that would have been bad considering you had one of your number captured. So if Moko was captured and gave up information regarding it being a decoy, then yeah, that would have been... And they could have focused away from second to last defense sooner. Even Nigo couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself. Orders from above. Dire mentioned higher-ups too. Who's really controlling this war? But now that the Decoy Academy's gone, that means that the attacks on this one are going to get a whole lot worse, right? Pretty much. And I've got to decide who to send where anymore. Where all there is. And there's still, like, 70 days to go? Oh man, what rotten luck. How far into this game am I? Alright. So, technically we're supposed to last 100 days. But from what I understand of this game, getting to the first 100 days is essentially the first half of the game, and then you go into the second half of the game. I don't quite know what that means, but yeah, the game's not short. I don't know if I can hold out that long. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's gonna happen anyway, maybe we should get started now. You know, get busy living or get busy dying. You're all so adorable. The way you freak out over every little thing. The enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us too. If we can learn to fight as a team, then... Why fight at all? Why don't we just run? God damn it, Ema. Shut the fuck up. Huh? If we use that school bus you came in on, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex. You're baffling, sir. A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath, and nor does a woman. Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here. And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for. Tell me you actually believe all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, you know? Naturally, we considered that possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed. In the end, we decided if there were even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steel our resolve and do our part for these 100 days. The future of humanity's already decided if teenagers have to defend it, I know, right? Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it. I didn't really do anything special. But how can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true? You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not? I mean, at that point you go on like Pascal's Wade. Is it Pascal's Wager? No, not quite Pascal's Wager, but similar to that. The Devil's Proof. That's what I was thinking of. I can't prove that something doesn't exist. I guess not. If Cirei had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups and why our attitudes are so different. Once Nigo told us about world death, We knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen. World death. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. Wait. World death? What's that? A new prominent term to deal with. This is going to overload an extra small-sized brain. It's all starting to make sense now. You never even got that far, huh? I mean, like, we established that when, like, we had a conversation with Nigo, and then Nigo decided to shut up and not reveal anything to us. It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true then. You'd best prepare yourselves for a shock. What do you mean? According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. Like world death, is that like a fancy way to say, like, climate change or something? Nuclear warfare? All of the above? Grey goo? World death decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. Decimated the population? It's that bad? Enough with the dramatic build-up. Just tell us what this world death thing is. Quiet, Keybrain. The adults are talking. If we tell you, we don't want any of that, hey, is that really true? What if it's all made up stuff? Do you think you can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse? Come on! Make with the explanations already! That's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners, you inbred little street urchin? What? And your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl? Shut up. Shut up. Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. Spend too much time talking, and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. And if you don't fight the enemy when they attack, you die. Is that so hard to understand? So why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I've stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you. She's right. Even ABC gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me, too. You really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere? I mean, like, just wait for them to explain things. Like, it sounds like they're going to explain things. It reminds me of Don Quixote a little bit, when, like, there's a couple of occasions where people start telling stories and they, like, say at the start, like, hey, don't interrupt me, otherwise I'm going to stop telling my story. And then they get interrupted and stop telling their story. That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope. Mankind's last hope? Yes, we were chosen to represent humanity in this war, to shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We're the only ones that can stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight. I mean, yeah, like, at the start, I believe Sirei did, like, outright say that, hey, you've been drafted. Welcome to war. So, she's dressing it up in a more fancy way. CRA at least was honest and said, like, hey, you're being conscripted for 100 days. Deal with it. And you believe that, do you? And you believe that too? Sure you haven't just been brainwashed to think it's true? Again, you make a joke of our resolve? You won't be laughing when my blade has had its way with you. Oh, what about world death? You just gonna keep throwing that name around like it means something? Or actually gonna start explaining things? Just gotta tell themselves that to keep sanity. Yep, some people cope in different ways, right? You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Damn it. Give us answers! Don't shove it up the tailpipe of a car that you can't afford to insure because you're poor. Huh? I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point in us telling you anymore. Karara, don't be like that. There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine. I believe we wasted our food on you. We'd have been better off letting you shrivel up and using you as invader bait. Oh, you act like a big shot, but this is our school, you know? We were here first. Yeah, we opened up this place so you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, we'd have nowhere to go right now. We could say the same for you. You and the school would have been toast if we hadn't helped out in that battle yesterday. Oh, don't get spat with me, pretty boy. I'll murderize you. Ouch. Don't mangle murder like that. The word deserves to be treated with respect.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board.
Meanwhile, Darumi over there in the corner is, he looks overjoyed by this. Fight, 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 fight!
Poverty must have dulled their wits to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
Seriously, what's the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around?
You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
Oh, Darumi never change.
If you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Killing game? Anyone? Just one murder. That's all I ask.
He's not asking for much. That's enough. You all need to calm down. Takemi's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together. Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. That Dreadnought-class deadbeat's as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room to have its way with you. Never do anything like that. I really wouldn't. You know that, right? Please, everyone. We shouldn't be fighting among ourselves. Why can't we be friends? Friends? With these guys? Don't make me laugh. Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from normal people like us. Oh, you consider yourself normal, Ema. How dare you, sir? I'll not let that insult slide. Choose your fate. Face the judgment of the holy Jumonji sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction. Oh, that throat. Now she sounds like a Kentucky colonel or something. I say, I demand satisfaction, sir. Satisfaction, my ass. Eamon may be a jerk, but he's our jerk. I've had just about all I can stand of your loathsome visages. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi. But... Yeah, get lost. See if we care. If I never see your dumb face again, it'll be too soon. All right. Trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. It would be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though. The team from the second campus left with their heads held high. They were barely out the door before the others started venting their feelings. Where are those guys? Are we really going to have to spend the rest of the 100 days with people like that? I agree. Their attitude is positively sickening. Oh, like you're one to talk. You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi. Is this my fault? I know I've got no right to contribute to the discussion, but what do you think that world death they mentioned is? I'm really curious now. Don't sweat it. Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get inside our heads. Oh, I still feel like I want to hit something. I think I'll go back to my room and cool off. I guess I'll do that too. No killing game then? Maybe next time. Takamaru, Gaku, and Tsubasa left the room. Didn't have the heart to stop them. Tension was already dangerously close to the breaking point. Well, could have gone better. Never expected everyone to turn on each other like that. Same here. Not going to be easy getting them to work together. If Sarai or Hiroko were here, I'd know what to do. It's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem in our own way. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need some time alone to think. Yep, Nozomi's also pretty sane. Eito, Takumi, and Nozomi are the sane ones. Depending on if you consider Nozomi's chosen one talk sane or not, I guess. Who knows, maybe she's got information that we are indeed the chosen ones. After that disaster of a meeting, it's hard to imagine ever reconciling the two groups. There's gotta be some way. It's a coping mechanism. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Could absolutely be. If it is, she's coping fairly well, but, like, again, like, if it's cope, then she's not going to just let down her guard or anything. So we'll see. Yeah, there's got to be some way. Maybe we just need some more time. Come to think of it, the new rooms were unlocked today, weren't they? Oh yeah, that's right. I think I'll go take a look at them. I could use something to take my mind off all this. The metal shop on the first floor and the biolab on the second, right? Right. Alright. Well, let's see. Well, let's, biolab? Alright, let's start with the biolab. So this is the biolab. Looks less like a classroom and more like something out of a horror movie. What are you laughing at? Oh, I can't help it. I mean, just look at this equipment. It's hot with a capital H. Now that this room's open, We can whip up a whole host of medical supplements whenever we need them. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are we talking about? They're just common things, it's not that crazy. I mean, it's probably... We got a brain over there, right? How many school bio labs have brains stored in formaldehyde these days? Mostly stuff that gives our hemoanima a temporary boost. We can use them to augment our regular physical abilities too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my school also had a few things in jars like that. We weren't allowed to mess with them or anything like that, but there were a few of them. Nigo did say there were facilities like this tucked away in dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet I finally get to see one. I guess second to last Defense Academy had a lab like this too, but it never got unlocked for us. Alright, enhancement development has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. That does sound like it would be useful. But is it ethical? They're basically using performance-enhancing drugs, right? I mean, a lot of those performance-enhancing drugs were developed for war. Think about, like fighter pilots and shit. Ah, you're worried about the morality of a little thing like that. You're such a Boy Scout, Takumi. With everything in this lab, we have the potential to go much, much further. Oh, a lot of this stuff was developed as the result of illegal experiments of human subjects. For most people, no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. Oh, failed reference there in a Japanese game. And now that research is all ours. The fiendish, the outlandish, the downright unpleasant. All right here at our fingertips. And what could we use it for? For a start, we can probably make some killer modifications to ourselves. Just like my family did to me. You mean like the way your arm stretches? No. It's always been my dream to mod somebody else's body. I'll be gentle, and I'd make sure any changes I made were tasteful. Hey, Takumi. I feel like discarding your humanity and becoming something more.
Hey!
Absolutely not. Not interested. Let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll just make do with my fantasies. Completely sane individual over here. At least he asked for permission, that's true. Yeah, it tells you the basic concept of the machine and how to use it. Too difficult to understand. You can make medical enhancements here. Try it out next time. Another room designed to make the battle freaks stronger. There's nothing for the two of us here. You all look so cool out on the battlefield. I wish I could be like that too. My dear brother won't let me do anything dangerous. Yeah, like it very much seems like she wants to fight, but Ima's like stopping her. Man, this room's seriously creepy. I don't think I'll be spending too much time in here. I was kinda hoping Hiroko would turn up in one of the new classrooms, but there's no sign of her here either. What could have happened to her? I know, right? Still don't believe she'd run up and leave us on her own. She ain't like that. I've been thinking a lot about our state of effective immortality here. Raises a lot of interesting questions, you know? For example, purely hypothetically, what if I ripped out your heart? That's a heck of an example to start with. And let's say you died and were brought back to life. You'd think the Reviver-Matic would replicate the heart as well. But I'd still have the heart I removed earlier. Does that mean we could churn out a bunch of identical hearts, one after another?
Huh?
By that logic, I guess so. Why would we want to, though? Oh, Takumi, ye of little imagination, have you not played RimWorld? Just being able to extract so many different organs would be great if organ replacement is required. Dude, there's always a demand for healthy human organs. With technology like this, you could save thousands, maybe even millions of lives. But I'll leave that to the humanitarians of the world. Preserving life isn't really my thing. Figures. I'm more interested in what happens to an organ after it's removed. You ever hear stories of people who have had transplants, suddenly developing new interests or memories that match up with their donors? The human body is one heck of an enigma. But does that stuff only happen with transplants? I think there was like one story about like a person whose like food interests changed after a transplant. And this is very much an Uchikoshi dialogue right here. Those memories also get transferred by, say, eating another person's organs. Huh? Well, I'll see if I can find it. Actually, give me a moment, because I've definitely read stuff about this before. Yeah, over here, there's actually a scientific article about it. Taste alterations in patients following hematopoietic stem cell transplantation. So this is like stem cells rather than like organs and such. But yeah, you can like see from the conclusion that they've definitely noticed a few interesting things there. And a few sort of not like scientific studies or anything, more sort of like personal notes where people are discussing their sense of tastes changing. So like personal experience might not be like scientific evidence or anything like that, but it's worth looking into, certainly. Like some are reporting that they became obsessed with beetroot after a transplant. It'd be interesting to see if it's like related to like medicine as well, for like whether it's because like after organ transplants you do have to take like medication in order to make sure that like your body doesn't reject the transplanted organ or anything like that, which is again like why scientific studies into this would be important to sort of like try to like lock this down, explore it more. But yeah, it's definitely something that's a real thing. What effect does consuming human organs have on the human body? There's a subject I wouldn't mind looking into. Would eating brains give you access to that person's knowledge or personality traits? Maybe you'd have random visions that show you their memories? No, that's how you get like, that's how you get prions. Yugamu, don't eat brains. That's how you get prions. Oh, what? Like in regards to like pregnancy, like there's certainly a lot of weird stuff going on there. Like some people theorize that it's behind, because like obviously, like you're taking in like extra nutrition, for the fetus, so cravings related to that in order to supplement that. But like you also get like cravings of inanimate objects, like things that aren't edible. So, yeah, pregnancy's fucking weird. I'd love to try it out sometime, but it's not easy to find willing volunteers. You know how it is. Nothing worth having comes easy. Corruption in our programming. Well, I suppose that's technically prions, right? Like improperly folded proteins spreading to other proteins in your body. That's a corruption, right? Is Igaru like this all the time? Doesn't he ever talk about anything normal? Oh, with a lab like this, I could unlock the secrets of immortality. If only someone would volunteer to be my test subject. I mean, talk with Darami, maybe? That's squid. Alright, so next up is the metal lab? Metal shop. Right, let's go. This isn't quite what I was expecting from a metal shop classroom. It's more like something you'd find on a military base. I suppose with the shells there. The gears remind me more of like an engine room or like a clock tower or something. Looks like a freaking not a depth charge, like a sea mine in the middle. There are all kinds of deadly looking weapons lined up, and the air's thick with the smell of metal shavings and gunpowder. Oh, and she's here too. I only wish we had a magic circle to contain you, Sir Takumi, and I could easily cut you down the moment you try anything indecent. You got the wrong idea. I don't think she's pretending not to know me. Karawa could never have put on an act this convincing. You have to do all question mark locations before the day ends. Yeah, it's an objective, so it's telling you what you need to do, and the day won't progress until you've done all of that. Is she really not Karawa? Or maybe she's lost her memory. Look out, Nozomi! That perv is waiting for a chance to pounce on you and lap up your saliva. He's like the yokai Yamachichi that steals its victim's life force by sucking in their breath, except with saliva. The holy Jumonji sword and I will strike him down. Telling you, I'd never do anything like that. Yeah, fixed progression. Although, like, again, from what I've heard, after you've done, like, the first half of the game opens up, and there's supposed to be, like, 100 different endings you can get. I'm not sure, like, how many of them are, like, major endings, how many are minor endings, but, yeah. Darn it. She's even more cautious of me now than ever. At this rate, I'll never get to talk to her. What am I supposed to do here? Tells you the basic concept of the machine and how to use it. Too difficult to understand. Alright. Alarm this thing plays practically gives me a heart attack. I can make traps here. Try it out sometime. Sounds like a good idea. The way the air smells in here really puts me at ease.
Huh?
Seriously? You like this? With all the metal and gunpowder and everything? I know, it's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself. But the Usuzukis actually rose to prominence thanks to our involvement with weapons development. Oh, so you're fucking Raytheon. Like rich arms merchants. Lovely. As if you couldn't be more distasteful. Weapons development? Like guns and stuff? In the beginning, our family name was just Suzuki. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business little by little from there, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in the Tokyo residential complex. I mean, does the Tokyo residential complex really need weapons? Like, it seemed pretty peaceful and you didn't really have any people to fight against. Although, like, again, like if this is the dystopia that we're being inclined to believe it is, like maybe there's a whole bunch of information that we don't know about, like the invaders that are planning to sort of wipe out life, so maybe there's weapons need there. I don't know. But it's definitely been covered up from these teenagers, that's for sure. That gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to Suzuki, and the rest is history. That's how names get changed? I mean, generally you just go to the government and tell them, like, hey, I'm changing my name, and like fill out a bunch of documentation, and that's how you change your name. Workshops like this are just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansions where we live today. This industrial atmosphere is baked right into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat. Okay. I guess that makes sense. No, it doesn't! Being an engineer is not something that's hard-coded into your DNA. Seems only fitting that this should be the place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history. I'll create weapons the likes of which the world has never seen, and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all.
For our mighty others flee, great and powerful Suzuki!
Track development has been unlocked. You can access it in free time. The invaders will rue the day they cross an Suzuki. Man, I'm glad she's on our side. She is on our side, right? Maybe you should tell that to those friends of yours too. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea. If they all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession, I might forgive them for their insolence. See if you fail a battle, just load. That's actually hard-coded into the game, actually. Takumi has a special ability to rewind time and, like, reload games. So, it's canon. Again with the ritual suicide demands. I'm still not sure how doing it more than once is supposed to work. Oh, yeah, like this. Like, I mentioned this before, but this game is made by Kodaka, who worked on the Danganronpa games. You might be able to tell from the art style. And also Uchikoshi, who worked on games like 999, like the Zero Escape series, AI the Somnium Files, Ever 17. Yeah. If there isn't like some sort of like weird time shenanigans going on, I'm going to be surprised. Alright, I visited both the new rooms that were unlocked today. Guess I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. Oh yeah, it is a different studio, but like you have to consider like people can work for different studios, right? They basically co-founded this studio together or something along those lines. Phew. Between all the arguing and the exploration, he's really taken it out of me. Is there anything I can do to get everyone to see eye to eye? Are their attitudes towards fighting just too different? Right, so we've got our second ad break. So I'll take a pause over here. I'm going to go and fill up my drink, and we will be back in a few minutes, okay? See you soon. All right, and we're back. Let's resume 100 Lion, shall we? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us above all others to defend the world from the invaders. Stupid ads. I fucking hate ads. Like, honestly, I would rather, like, have no ads during my stream at all and just, like, go straight. I suppose it's nice to sort of get me to, like, stand up, walk around, go refill my drink. But it's annoying having ads on the stream. And if I don't do it like that, it'll just show up for people as soon as they join the stream and randomly, so at least this way I can control it so that people don't miss anything. Fans and drinks, huh? Yep, pretty much. Like, often when I'm at work, I have to look things up on the computer, for example, and basically straight away, like whatever banner ads in the browser, they'll change to whatever I just searched. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. I never thought of this as a responsibility. Fighting was just a means to an end. Way for me to get home. Yeah, I hate ads. I block them wherever I can. I urge people, if they're able to block ads on Twitch, to do so. I don't care about like the tuppence that the ads give me. Like again, I'm not actually like streaming anything during the ads, but fuck, go ahead and block them. I block ads. I'd be a hypocrite if I told you not to block my ads. I do wish that I could decide what ads were shown on my channel. At least then I could make like more ethical choices, I guess. But yeah, I'm not allowed to do that. Would I feel differently if I knew about world death? Was I ever going to find out what this war was about? Someone's at the door. Could it be her? I felt a flutter of anticipation. My hands trembling, I pulled open the door to reveal it's Ato. Good evening, Takumi. Do you have time to talk? Oh, it's you, Ato. Were you expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint you. No, it's not like that. What's up? Nothing in particular. I just thought it would be nice to chat a little. I never got a chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time you were gone. Oh, really? Thought maybe you disappeared like Hiroko. We went 5 whole days without any contact from you after all. You have a time loop in your game, but not 100% sure of the final design. Yeah, you have to be careful. Like some games, like people will replay to the end of time. Some games, people will just one and done it. Like think about like Nier Automata, for example, where you got to replay that game a few times in order to get the final ending for that, apparently. And like people like not realizing that as well. Sorry, I wasn't exactly in a position to get in touch. What happened to you during that storm? How did you get separated from the group? I'm not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and woke up with an aching head. Time and day, progression and seasons, finite amount of actions. Yeah, some people just want to experience everything like immediately. Obviously you can't do that in all games. Some games like pride themselves on like not being able to do everything all at once. Other games are like you can do everything in a single run. Yeah. Okay, so I suppose you'd call those roguelike mechanics. Repeat the game, becoming stronger, like every time you repeat it. By then, I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nigo found me and took me to the other school. No, we are roguelite mechanic. Roguelike is, at least the proper way that you sort of like refer to roguelikes, is like ASCII art, like dungeons, things like that. And they don't actually have mechanics for becoming stronger in future runs or anything like that. They're very permadeath. Roguelite is a lot more nebulous, but that's what your thing sort of like sounds a bit more like. People get it mixed up all the time. Hell, I've even gotten them mixed up a few times here and there. Yeah, we gotta try and stick with the meanings of words, right? Otherwise, words will lose all point, because all words are arbitrary, and definitions are arbitrary. So we might as well agree on a common meaning. Perhaps you got sent flying by the storm? It's possible, I guess. I can't think of anything else that would explain it. I mean, someone bonked you on the head, and then they dragged you somewhere, right? Not that you know that. Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. But while we're on the subject of the other school, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl? Huh? When you're around her, you're different. Almost like she's special to you. But you seem troubled as well. What's wrong? If I can. You even have a minimal success, regular or great success. Okay. Although, if it's something romantic, do bear in mind I don't have any experience in that area. Oh? Was that really it? No. Not exactly. It's kind of weird, to be honest. You might not believe what I have to say, but will you still hear me out? Of course. Now that I'd been given the go-ahead, it all came spilling out. I told Eito about Karawa, our childhood friend I'd spent practically every day with back home before the war. That was the easy part. Then, there was a matter of Nozomi and her uncanny likeness to Karawa. They were so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people, no matter how much I tried. As much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Karawa, she had no idea who I was. I told Eito all about this mystery, and the theories I'd come up with, and how the whole thing was messing me up. You weren't kidding when you said it was weird. I thought maybe she has amnesia, but she's never mentioned hitting her head or having gaps in her memory or anything like that. Not that I've been able to talk to her long enough to ask about it. Come on, Eito. Say something. Sorry. The whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read a little while back. What happened in it? The main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different. A parallel universe. Ah, yes. Bring on the Uchikoshi. Parallel universes aren't just other worlds, or even past or the future. They're alternate realities taking place at the same time as our own. Alternate realities. It's a fairly common trope. Depending on the story, a parallel universe could be completely alien or eerily similar to the reality we know. In the book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. He finds there's another version of himself there, another him, living his own, slightly different life. You think that's the connection between Nozomi and Karawa? Like, they're alternate versions of each other? I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean that Karawa and Nozomi are the same person and saw the similarities. But at the same time, they're different. They've lived completely different lives. Thought about something like this in the movie one. Yeah, I've definitely considered parallel worlds. for what's going on here. Identical twins separated at birth is another thing that I have considered. Brainwashing. She's been brainwashed, like her memories have been overwritten with someone else's, but sharing a similar personality. So similar to like pseudo servants in FGO, how like some of them will have their personalities affected by the mortal vessel that the rock spirit is inhabiting.
Huh.
That would account for Nozomi not knowing you, don't you think? I don't know, Ato. Maybe that's how this stuff works in sci-fi? I'm having a hard time believing it could happen in real life. Dude, you've got chemoanima.
Huh.
I suppose you're right. It is a little unrealistic. Hey there, Skylar. How you going? But the situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we used to consider reality. Perhaps my sense of what is or isn't realistic has gotten warped from all the strange things that have happened to us lately. He's right. If you told me a week ago that I'd be stabbing myself in the heart to give myself special powers and fight monsters, I wouldn't have believed that either. Sorry for putting forward such a bizarre idea. Haven't been much help, have I? That's not true. It's really helped to get all this off my chest. It's such a weird story. Most people probably wouldn't believe me. I couldn't have told just anyone about this. I'm honored, and I'll gladly hear you out if you want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. You sure have been having some peculiar experiences. First the ghostly invader, and now this. Oh, right. Almost forgot about that thing. They still haven't figured out what it is. I haven't seen that invader since I got back, but the next time I do, I'm gonna make sure he answers for what he's done. I mean, we don't have any evidence that he's actually done anything, and like he's like clearly been trying to talk, but like no sound has been coming out, so I don't know what you're going to accomplish there, Takumi. I don't know, you can like see if you can interact with paper and like write a message, or a phone, type something out. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous he might be. I know. I'll be careful. Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well. With that, Ato left, pausing at the door to give me one last gentle smile. Parallel universes, alternate realities. Could any of it be true? Sounds so bizarre. The more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Karawa and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? The same, but different? Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her about it myself. Even after venting to Ato, the frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. I turned in for the night and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
He's getting a bit wilder with his voiced lines here.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Morning. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria as usual. Just hope everyone's a little less prickly today. Go back to sleep. On the bed. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, over here we go. Looks like the newcomers were in their room or something. Oh, it's just us today? Yeah. Oh, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just plain old no-shows. I mean, Ema was very much picking a fight with them yesterday, that's for sure. Oh, fine by me. Who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning? Everyone's turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it. You can't go on like this forever. They're going to have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Aotsuki. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things? Doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came into the room. Good morning. It's you, huh? What are you doing here?
Hey!
Daku? Be nice. She could use the cafeteria if she wants. Oh, did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us! One of us! Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no. There's something I want to discuss with you. I'm not buying the Goody Two-Shoes act. The Goody Goody act, rather. She's just as bad as the rest of them. I wish there was something I could do to smooth things over. But I'd probably only mess up and make everything worse. Do we even need to reconcile with those ragtag misfits? There's nothing wrong with our two teams acting separately. I would like to make friends with the others, but there's really nothing I can do. What's Nozomi doing here? What does she want to talk about? Oh, what's the deal with those second campus guys? Oh, I guess we'd better hear what she has to say. I wonder what Nozomi wants. I hope she's not here to try and patch things up with us. I'm enjoying this tense atmosphere way too much. Fishy. Fishies! They're so cute. I'm surprised you didn't try to eat the fish, actually, while we were starving. What did you want to talk about, Nozomi? You finally going to tell us the whole story about that World Death thing? Sorry. I'd like to, but Kurara and the others are dead set against it. I mean, telling us might help to win us over to your side. I'm just saying, there's a whole lot of miscommunication going on here. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't just go against their decision behind their backs. Oh, what do you want then? I was thinking it might be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria, at least for a while. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday. Yeah, I guess there's something in that. It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine that we go through every morning. We're going to keep that up here, so we won't need the cafeteria until later. Wow, you trained this early? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war. You sound like a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk from someone who can't even use Hemo-Anima. He's still fighting, damn it. Gaku! There's always bound to be some friction when two groups with the competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge. It's like when Boeing merged with Douglas, right? I think it was Douglas, and the frickin' money men took over Boeing, and suddenly Boeing jets have what kind of a poor reputation at the moment, shall we say. If you can dream of it, you can do it. Now get to running. Are you playing Uma Musume now? Horses run to chase their dreams. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. One of the money men not taken over yet. It was just one example. It was just the example that came to mind first. But you're right. Fuck the money men. The money men should be thrown into the sun. I feel sorry for the fans. At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we've all calmed down a little. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now. Wait a minute. While you're here, I wanted to ask you. Sorry, the others are waiting for me. Nozomi brushed off my questions and left, without even sparing a passing glance at me. That was fun, huh? It's like the management sent a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start up the killing game. That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi? So she turned you down. So what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go out with someone who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff? Guys, don't be so insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. I'm not sure that's the best approach either. Don't worry. You'll get used to being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early on in life. From my parents.
Hey!
The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. Shouldn't let this get me down. Not when there's so much else going on. Alright. What should I do today? Got plenty of free time to fill up. Well, it's been a little bit since we had free time. Oh, yeah, the Metal Shop and Biolab have been unlocked. You can now develop traps and enhancements. Help you get an advantage in battle, so spend your free time wisely on developing these tools. Oh, extinguisher level increased, so we can... Yeah, so firefighting level has increased, so you can now go to different areas when you explore. The tools you can obtain while exploring are unique to each area. For more details, check the manual by the entrance hall. Alright, so we got a number of things we want to be doing now. We want to go to the metal shop and do some upgrades here. Alright, so we can upgrade our metal fence so we get more uses of it. I think we should also get electrified fence. Explosive mines. That sounds good. Spring trap. Just go great distances. Sure, that sounds good. How do you obtain resources? Okay. So you gain resources by going out here and exploring. And it'll take you to a sort of like a board game sort of map. And you'll go around a board, landing on different spaces, which have like little random events, and they've got a chance to give you resources. So am I able to do... Yeah, so I might show that off in a little bit, actually. Let me do some upgrades first, and I'll show that off for you, okay? Because I was wondering what I was going to do for this free time. Okay, so we can't do that. We want more mines. That's... Oh, we're definitely running short on resources now. I'm going to need some more rocks, it looks like. We get the biolab and see what they're making. Okay, so attack potion, agility, defense, and desperation potion. Suicide potion. Fully recovers HP, status effects, and heal fatigue. Okay. Let's get that. It seems like these are using a different resource. These are using like plants and fabrics versus the trap. More attack potions. Get all of those. Yep, okay, no problem. Iron. I don't like it when there's so much tension in the air, but there's nothing a lowlife like me can do to fix things. Did we have more scenarios here, or did we do them all? Yeah, we did all of those. Go talk with people. How could you guys from the other school be so eager to fight? Are they brainwashed or something? Still going strong, never run out of heat. Lovely. Okay. Oh, 69. It shows the number of days left. Can we make it through to the end? Wonder what world death is. How can we break the ice with the people from the other school? Maybe I can talk with Tsubasa. I haven't spoken with her yet. Those guys from the second academy have a warped sense of reality. They better not get too close to my dear sister. Alright, so I'll hold off just so I can talk with someone I haven't spoken to yet. Did you come to use the Gift-O-Matic too, Takumi? I came to make some sanitizer wipes for the Gift-O-Matic. And also a mop, a bucket, and rubber gloves, and a plastic bag. So basically a set of cleaning supplies. Are you doing some tidying up? Yeah, it's been a while, so I got it everywhere. Got what everywhere? Don't be so tactless, Takumi. You know about my condition? Right. You must have puked for some reason. I know she can't help it because of her condition, but it's gotta suck to have to do all that cleaning whenever she gets sick. Okay. Keyword clean unlocked. Technology went up. More free time. Can we talk to Gaku? Yes, we can. Let's talk to Gaku. Hey, Takumi? What day is it today? It's day 31. Well, I have no idea what the actual date is. There are no calendars in this school. Damn it, dude. Why don't we have any calendars? If I don't know what day it is, how am I supposed to throw birthday parties? Birthday parties? Celebrating people's birthdays is my hobby. Laying out a spread of good food and lighting candles is fun, even if it's not my own birthday. I can't throw any birthday parties for anybody in this stupid school. Dang! Somebody's gonna let me celebrate their freaking birthday! Let me sing happy birthday to you, bro! Why is celebrating birthdays a hobby? I sure loves parties. Alright, well, party keyword unlocked. That's nice of him, at least.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Probably used to organizing parties at the orphanage for all the different kids there.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Okay, the day's almost over. I'm not all that tired, but there's nothing else I really want to do today. So I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. Got changed and went to bed praying that there wouldn't be an attack during the night.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 32nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay, morning already. I should go to the cafeteria. Although, I doubt she'll be there today. Did we actually find out anything with those keywords in terms of preferred items? Nothing there, no. 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 No, 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 no. Soothing items, alright. Professional food. Professional tools. Okay, yeah, still need a few keywords, it seems. Someone's in the hallway. Confound it all! Is this Lady Carrara's doing? Her mischief truly knows no bounds. Hey, Kyoshika. What's the matter? Somebody absconded with the Holy Jumanji sword while I was in the bathroom. Let this slide the last time Lady Carrara pulled this trick, but this time I'm really going to make my displeasure known. Wouldn't it be easier to just take your sword into the bathroom with you? Take her with me? Surely you jest, Sir Takumi. Such a thing would be the height of impropriety. Besides, I'd be far too embarrassed to think that she was watching me do my business. Oh, I see. I think. Oh, but I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Excuse me, I must be going. Alright. Just as I thought, just the original team from this school here today. Zoe did say she should try to keep the two groups separate. Only figures that she's not here. So, not like I care or anything, but do those guys really train every morning? It's not like I care either, but yeah. I heard them going at it when I passed the gym earlier. I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic, though. You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim not to care about. He's got a point. Seeing other people working hard really makes you feel like garbage, huh? Or is that just me? Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to guts. Actually, guts is the worst stat in Uma Musume. Don't train guts. Oh no, he's turned into a robot. Shoma? You alright? Shoma? Oh, yes. I'm sorry. It's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kind of went blank for a moment. Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from lack of use. Either way, it's nothing serious. That sounds incredibly serious. Oh, his brain melted. It's melting again! Quick! Someone cut off his head. The Reviver-Matic will fix it when it puts him back together. Probably. Maybe. 50-50 chance. You can't solve all your problems with beheadings. I mean, I can definitely think of a few problems that could be solved with beheadings. Welcome back, Iron. But Mr. Ginzaki barely contributes anything useful even when his brain's solid. I think we're safe to just keep ignoring him. Dude, that's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still. It's true Shoma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. None of us are really sure what to do about Shoma. We ate fast and left him to work it out on his own. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while. What now? Still no closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. Can't let things continue as they are, but how can I get two such different groups of people to get along? Guess I'll just have to try whatever I can my own way. Alright. So, first things first, I'm gonna go over here and see if there's anything I need to upgrade. Okay. Okay, I need math for that. Oh, this is fine. Let's learn this. I feel fine. Okay. Airblade. I can learn this. Do that yet. Bolstering bullet. Attack +1 is nice, but need maths for that. Early strike might be good. There's definitely a few skills to track, that's for sure. Support tower. Buff allies at the start of each turn. Adds armor. Okay. Let's upgrade the turrets. Not do that yet. Inflict stun on user, huh? Alright. Sacrificial Viper. Ooh, inflict bleed. Yes, please. Grab that. And we're almost out of money now. Alright, so we are going to go exploring a bit to try and get some resources. Hold up. Before I do that, there's more I can upgrade in here, isn't there? Yes, okay. Mines. Aggressive force will be nice, need maths for that. More fences. Okay. Did I have what I needed to upgrade here? Yeah, okay. Well, let's go exploring now. Yeah. Okay, begin exploration. Alright, so the others aren't willing to come with us. I can choose to do simple exploration, but you don't get any bonuses that way, so we're not doing that. What do we need? We definitely need minerals. We're running low on those. So Darami is coming with us. Honestly, BP would also be good. Some machines. BP and plants. Sure, let's go with this crew, shall we?
Move out!
Okay, so in order to pass through an Undying Flames space, you need to have a firefighting level that corresponds to that space. Increase your firefighting level by progressing through the story. Passing through an Undying Flame space, you'll be able to access a new area. Make sure to check which spaces you can pass through whenever your firefighting level increases. Okay, so we can go to level 2 areas now. I still need to go to the northern place. Let's see. I can't go there. Oh, I can't go there, actually. So I might start there and go around this way. And head up, and we can go that way, perhaps? Need to get that, too. Get that another time, perhaps. And go through that area as well. Okay. Oh, there's a star space over there for an extra reward. We want to take a detour down there. Go around there, then sort of like back up. We could. Alright. 2, 3, 4. Dismantle the bomb. It did explode. It didn't explode, but we do get exhausted. So lose a little bit of HP. 3 spaces is good. I'll get us some BP. Full strength. Hell yeah! Gold token.
Yes!
300 BP. Damn it.
This looks quite rare.
No, I can stop right there. That's good. Okay. We definitely need to leave with that. We don't want to drop it at some point, so let's head back up. Ooh. Black Cape. It's the legendary thief, Black Mask. Frantically give chase, but the figure was nowhere to be found. When you look down, you notice an artificial rose stuck in the ground. Could it be a gift for the mysterious figure? It's Tuxedo Mask.
I'll take this with me.
You didn't do anything. Okay. Take shelter. What's silver token, but we all took damage.
Nice.
Jump out of the way. Ooh, damn, Daramy got wrecked.
We did it.
Let's take the Lacey outfit. Try to forcefully remove it, cause it to topple over. We got Satin out of it.
Yes!
Okay. Look at the flowers. Hummus.
I'll take this with me.
Need that. A pedal. Look around. Or pumice.
Might as well take it.
Okay, continue. Now let's go up this way, go grab that, and see if we can go grab the checkpoint over there. Jump! Oh, damn it. Took out another person.
We did it.
Discard that one. Keep going? Alright, got a plant upgrade there. Fish it out with a net. Bronze token.
Yes.
Okay. I want to get rid of anything here. Got a lot of fabric at the moment, so... I mean, I know I'll need it later, but I don't need it now. I fucking skipped that, damn it! I got distracted by all the horrible things happening to me. Black tie mask. Oh, damn it.
We did it.
Okay. Drink some water? I've got a little bit of a movement boost. Throw a stone? Barely working motor.
Might as well take it.
I don't think I need that. Okay, so we've got the checkpoint. Let's move back over here and grab our bloody thing that I forgot to grab. Approach them slowly and quietly. Ouch. Attacked by a goat. It's alright.
I got a rare one here.
Got ourselves a mini motor, and now we can leave. Hold on. What's this here? Ah, that's the, I can grab that another time.
Time to head back.
There we go, that's some resources gained.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day gone. Been going faster lately. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. When I get home, I'll be able to clear up the Karawa Nozomi thing once and for all. Right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. So ended my 32nd day at Last Defense Academy.
Hey, Taki?
What's up?
No Claire de Lune this time.
Did you get any chocolate today?
Huh? Chocolate?
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any. How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing the differences between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Karawa. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family, but after puberty hit... Yeah, I was aware of the differences between us, alright. Ooh, nice! That's not a thing here, and also I've never been in a position to, participate in Valentine's Day, I guess. Don't worry about feeling sorry for me or anything like that. That's I'm asexual. I'm not interested in romance. Hey Tiberius, how you going? Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Karawa and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year. I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any. She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh! It was for your mom!
Not gonna be panicking.
Hey, that's pretty cool, though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her. Here.
For me?
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Damn straight.
Yeah, sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay.
Gotta do your return gift.
If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
Not asking for much, admittedly, considering you live in an underground city.
An astro what?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Shut up.
I mean, something you could do is you could, like, buy her, like, a astronomy book or something like that. I suppose it'd be like a history book, assuming it's not censored or anything. Or illegal.
Up and Atom Troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
No surprise I'd dream about Karuha again. The way she's been on my mind so much lately. It really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are, though. No, alike isn't the word for it. Exactly the same. Parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi is an alternate version of Karuha, what's she doing here? Is it just coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't going to get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Okay. So, they're going to save the game here, and we'll pick this up again next week, I think. Hopefully, that was something that you all enjoyed. So, tomorrow, we are going to be playing some Metaphor ReFantazio in the afternoon my time. So, look forward to that. I'll have to try and make sure that I actually go to bed early. I've been staying up a little bit late on my days off. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, assuming I don't get called into work or anything. Yep, fuck yeah, trans rights, always trans rights. Also eat the rich, fuck the police, ACAB, yeah. We aren't free unless we're all free. On Sunday, we're going to be playing some Super Robot Wars T, so look forward to that. And yeah. Let's go and find somebody to raid, shall we? Let's see. Let's go and raid Anya Stars, who is playing some more Halo the Master Chief Collection, shall we? Alright. Thank you very much as always, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright, see ya!